Good morning. We are going to start looking a little bit at computers at this point in the online learning. And there is an article in this video that I would like for you to look at. It was put out by Computer Hope, and it's a very good article about what is the difference between an input and an output device with a computer. The basic difference between an input and an output is an input device allows information to flow into the computer, where an output device will have the results come out of what you've done, how you've processed your data. So if you take a look at, there's a large list of input devices from keyboards and mouse, microphone, webcam. Those are all ways to get information in. A lot of webcams are used for videos anymore. If you want to take a look at output devices, it says an output device can receive data, but it cannot send data to another device. It simply displays the material that has been processed. So one of the most common types of output devices is the monitor or a projector. I use that a lot in my classroom when we're in class. It also has speakers. If you record a sound using an input device, then your speaker is your output. So as you can see, there are a lot of input-output devices, and you can use a CD drive to put in information. You can also write on a writable disk. A USB flash drive, some people refer to those as a jump drive or thumb drive. It's the little flash drive that you plug in. It's not very big, and you can save a lot of files to it. I have an external hard drive at home that's fairly large that I can put a lot of data on, and I do use it for mainly family pictures. Your assignment after reading this article is to fill out this sheet. Now if you take a look at the very top, you will notice it gives you a definition of what an input device is and an output device. So you have to give me at least 2 input and 2 output devices per item on this page. The desktop computer should be fairly easy because if you were in my class last year or previous years, you've used a computer, you can figure out how you get information in. That's your input device. How do you get information out? That's your output device. Please read the article that is attached to this video. I will also attach it to the assignment. A tablet, you need to do the same thing. Give me some input devices. How do you get material in, and how is it given out as output? The same thing for your smartphone. Most of you use your smartphones, and you know how to get information in, and you see how information comes out. Now the last one is a little bit different. A human. A human has input and output devices as well. And if you think about a human being, the way we learn or get information in is through our senses. That's basically our input. The brain is the central processing unit. So how does information come into your brain? Think about the senses you have. The output is what you do with that information. For instance, if I touch a hot skillet on the stove, the input is the sense of touch. I feel the heat. The output is my reaction to that. Do I pull my hand away? Do I yell? What is the output? So you have to tell me the input and the output for a human being as well. I want you to understand that a human being is much more complex than any of the electronic devices listed above. A human being has to design the electronic items, and it cannot be as sophisticated as all of the emotions we have and all the different ways we comprehend or see things. A computer is black and white. It analyzes something, and it can only be one way or linear. A human being can look at it, and depending on our past emotions and experiences, we may see things in a different way. So one of you could be out with a friend, and you could see the very same situation, and you could see it in two different ways completely. So you will find that this sheet is attached to the document. Your instructions are there in red. It says watch this video first. And then in each category, please put as many inputs and outputs as you can. So sometimes I will get somebody who only does one item, but that's not enough. I want at least two, or more would be preferable. So after you get this video watched, I will attach the files to this assignment. Have a good day.